Hey there, beautiful souls. I hope you're having a lovely day. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've made any video or audio or sharing of my journey with you guys. It's probably been a good 5 months, I'd say, probably April this year. I'm filming this towards the end of September. And I just have had the most amazing experience over the last week, and it culminated this morning with this incredible soul healing I was taken through by the universe, by my soul, by my energetic support team this morning when I was in this meditation, and I was kind of in that half asleep, half awake zone. And I just wanted to share the lead up with this to you, because this experience that I've just had is an experience that I used to think was so external to me, and I thought you had to have special powers, and they happen to me on a regular basis. And I just wanted to share this with you because if you are interested in learning about your soul, interested in intuition or the soul journey that we have throughout lifetimes, we all have access to this stuff. And this is essentially what I wish I knew years ago. And I'm actually writing the book that I wish I had years ago at the moment. And that's part of this story. So I'm basically going through and redoing my book proposal that I wrote a couple of years ago. And I finished one draft. I just had a whole lot of information come through and I had to add it to my book proposal. So I added thousands and thousands of words to my book proposal of stories and experiences and things that have happened in the last few years that I was being told through downloads that needed to be in this book proposal. And then I went through and I've been editing my book proposal to submit it into a competition in a few weeks' time. So I've been decreasing the word count so that it's ready for this book proposal competition. And anyway, I've spent like 8 weeks straight, just like knuckling down, getting it done. And I've loved it. It's been the most amazing experience. But at the start of this week, I hit this wall of resistance and I was like, I just can't be effed. I've probably got about 20% left to go. And so about a handful of chapters. And I cannot, every time I sat down, I would find every distraction possible. My mind would be like, oh, just go and have a nap instead. Go and read your book. You're really tired. And I actually was becoming very physically drained and exhausted at the start of the week. So I did some book proposal writing on Monday. And then I was just like, I think I need to rest. And I just canned my whole routine. I stopped my morning exercise routine. I stopped all of my healthy eating and really being diligent with it. I was like, I need a break from all the routines. I feel like, especially being in lockdown, I'm really big on routines. So we've had lots of routines within our family structure and within our household and for myself personally. And I was like, I need to let the routines go. And this being first week of school holidays, perfect time to do that because there's no school routine. We're just playing and hanging out each day. And I was like, okay, I need to let my own routine go and I need to have a break from that too. So I started to do that. I started to honor my body's need to rest. And my husband is at home at the moment. He's working from home. So it meant that I could actually have a few sleep-ins, and he could see a couple of mornings that I wasn't getting up for my workout that I needed to sleep in. So he would get the kids up for me and he'd just let me sleep. And, instead of getting up at 6 a.m., there was about 3 or 4 mornings this week where I slept into like 8 or 9 o'clock. And I so needed that. And then I would still have a nap at lunchtime and just completely surrendered my whole routine, completely surrendered the need to write my book proposal or edit it. And just really went with that, just really trusted what my body was telling me, which was just stop and rest, because I felt like I was like lugging this like trailer of bricks behind me. My body was so tired. So I rested, and at the start of the week when I noticed this resistance to writing my book proposal and finishing it, I just said to the universe, thank you for some guidance on why I'm feeling this resistance, because I can feel that I'm stuck. Like I feel like I know it's deeper than just my physical body is tired. And I know my physical body is telling me to rest, to create some space so that I can shift this, but I'm asking you and thanking you for the guidance that you're going to gift me with, and let it go. And then this morning, I was in bed and my husband was up with the kids, as he does on a Saturday morning, for the first couple of hours so I can have a bit of a rest. And I just put on my favorite meditation. It's Luminous by Sonessence. It's just the most divine meditation. I use it every single day. And I had it in my earphones, and I was in this I was conscious, but I wasn't here kind of meditation stage. That where you're kind of not quite here. You're not asleep, but you're not awake. You're just in that zone. And I could sense that I was in that zone, and all of a sudden, all these visuals started and all these knowings drop in, and I was guided by the universe, by source energy, by my guides, through this soul healing. And The block was around feeling like I don't deserve my dreams. And it was just this part of it. Like, I know I can achieve anything. And I tell my kids that and I teach that. But there was just this little part of me that was resisting that was going, no, there's still this part from your past that you haven't healed that's out of alignment with that is in opposition to that belief. And so I was taken through this visual, and I heard the words and the guidance drop in my mind. I was taken through this visual of an experience of when I was a young kid, and I was shown the exact experience of what happened to stop me believing in myself, where I just started to doubt more than I believed in myself. And it flipped. It went from believing myself to, no, I doubt myself way more now. I won't achieve my goals. I don't deserve to. And I saw clearly, and I had this knowing of when it happened, like the age that I was. And then I went into my soul. I was taken into like this image of my soul, and I saw this like scarring on my soul, and I went through and I took it all off, and then I healed it myself with Reiki. And then I was sitting there watching this happen, and I was just sitting there, watch that area of my soul heal after I did the Reiki healing on my soul. And then I was taken through this vision where I stood up and I planted seeds in my soul. And as I planted the seeds, they sprouted this beautiful new growth. And I felt this lightness come over me. I felt like this huge relief and this release. And it was just the most incredible experience, being guided through this soul healing. And I've been guided through quite a few of these, and I really wanted to share this with you because this experience, these are the things that I thought, you've got to have special powers to do that. I can't do this. I don't know how to do this. How do I invite this in? How do I let this happen? A big part of it is surrendering and trusting and following your journey. Like, let your body as well, let your body be your oracle. Let your body guide you. My body guided me all week saying, rest, rest, rest. Just sleep and rest. And the more I slept and the more I rest, the more I fully rested. Like at the start I was resisting it and I'd lie down and I was on my phone and I wasn't fully resting. But come this morning, after doing it for like 5 days, I was fully in the mode of getting deep into meditation and deep into rest. And I was in a space where I feel like the universe was like, okay, she's rested, she's in that space, let's do this healing now. And we went through the healing, and then all of these new shoots came up and this part of my soul healed, and I came out of it just like, oh my gosh, with this renewed energy. And then my husband took my 2 big kids on a bike ride, and I just went for a walk with my little son, who's almost 2 years old, just holding my hand, and he was just chatting away, and we were just walking down around the streets, and I was having all these knowings come in, and it was like, you need to start to know the difference between when your body is tired and then when you've got stagnant energy and you need to shift it. Because when I got home from that walk, I said to my husband, I was like, I need to go into my office and move, which is what I've just done. I just jumped on the bike and did a weights workout and like really pushed myself physically to shift that stagnant energy that I could feel came up from the energetic healing I'd had a couple of hours ago. And so my body was telling me now, I could feel this like heaviness in my body, but it wasn't a heaviness of you need to rest. It was, you need to move this now, like go and shift it. And the big message in this was really keep tuning into your body, keep listening. When you need to rest, rest. When you've got a heaviness and you need to move, go and move. You know, have your rituals and your schedules, but if you need to be flexible with those, just really keep listening to your soul and your intuition and just be guided day by day what you need along the way, along your journey. So I hope that if you're listening to this and you've gotten this far through this video, that it gives you something that just empowers this knowing inside you that you can tune into your soul, that you can heal yourself. The answers are within. That's another big lesson for me, I think, because I had so much doubt when it came to my intuition, and I had these incredible big experiences that really catapulted me in the direction of, I need to trust my intuition, I need to follow this now. When my son started talking to me, 8 years ago, actually coming up in a few weeks' time. So 8 years ago, he started talking to me. I didn't know I was pregnant, but he started talking to me in my mind, and I knew it was him. And then a few days later, a pregnancy test showed that I was pregnant. And I was like, oh my gosh, yep, okay, I'm listening now, universe, my son, soul, you have my attention, I'm listening. So for me, it took me big experiences to actually pay attention because I had so much doubt. I didn't know that I could do this. I didn't know that I could tune in. I didn't know I could heal myself. And I just want you to remember that you can heal yourself. I still get into phases where I'm like, I need something external to help me, to get my energy back. I need to take more supplements, or I need to go to a healer or whatever. And sometimes we absolutely need those things. I'm not saying we don't need them. I'm just saying that sometimes underneath all of that, there is like a deeper healing happening, and we can tune into that. You don't need any special powers to do that. It just takes practice. And the book that I'm writing teaches you how to do all these things. It teaches you how to tune into your intuition. My podcast also teaches you that as well. So if you are listening to this and you want more, go and check out Ignite Your Intuition podcast with myself, Steph Demetrius. There's about 43 episodes. I'm feeling the urge to start recording again sometime soon because I just have so much that I want to share. But yeah, if this video has helped you anyway, let me know. Comment on Instagram on this video or on YouTube, or send me a DM. I'm on Instagram at Steph Demetrius, or shoot me an email, info@stephdemetrius.com. But I really hope this video served you. I really felt this big strong call to come on and share it. So I know that someone out there will watch it and it just be exactly what you needed. So I'm sending you so much love. I'm sure I'll be back in this place soon. I've got so much to share, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Mwah.